Duncan upgrade will enhance scalability and significantly reduce transaction costs on the second layers through a new process called proto dank sharding. Okay, well, what a proto dank sharding. Okay, whatever.
They're saying there's no sound again. Really?
Jesus Christ.
Sound again. There should be sound.
Okay, so who is it? How many people are saying that?
Duncan upgrade will. I have sound.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always going to be somebody who does
sound
that.
Sound on, sound off.
Yeah, but there's just wait for like more than one person to say it, because then.
No, a lot of people are saying no sound.
Yeah.
It should be okay now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is this that because they probably came in and then they recorded,
yeah,
they went by.
A delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's continue. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
And put some comments on as well.
So yeah, let people know that for the first beginning there was no sound and we fixed it. Okay, so Ethereum developers plan to set mainnet launch date for Duncan upgrade on Thursday, February 8th, which will introduce several Ethereum improvement proposals, EIPs, including proto-dank sharding, which is expected to drive down transaction costs on second layers. See, this is why I'm telling you guys, if you invest in second layers, you're going to see major pumps. I think second layers across the board, doesn't even matter if it's an Ethereum second layer or a Matic second layer or Binance Smart Chain second layer. I think they're all going to do extremely well.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like this. I mean, Ethereum has been, they wanted to fix the fees for a very long time, right? Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with this upgrade in February. But the fact that they're reducing all the cost, it's just like phenomenal. I mean, I'm liking Ethereum, but I think they have some problems to fix, right? Especially when it comes to gas. I was telling you the other day, I moved some Ethereum and almost 10% of the transaction. I mean, I know I've chosen to speed it up and I could have waited, but still, you know.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. So
damn.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been buying some cryptos and I'm thinking some of it was almost 5% of the total purchase price. And so, yeah, it was like, okay, that was, do you have it turned on? No, it wasn't turned on.
Yeah, I'm just pushing the button because people are saying I still have a very low volume. Let's see.
It wasn't turned on.
There you go. I think it went off. There you go. Okay, now it should be better. Guys, it's Sunday, I apologize, but we had a setup with all those beautiful mics and for some reason it didn't work. But yeah, how is it now? Is it good? Let me know.
Should be good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we were saying with the gas fee, you know, they have to sort it out. And hopefully with this upgrade, all the layer 2s and Ethereum itself will be much easier to build on, right?
Exactly. All right, moving on. German DZ Bank plans to roll out Bitcoin trading pilot this year report. Okay, this is interesting. DZ Bank, the second largest bank in Germany, is reportedly planning to bring a retail crypto trading trial this year. Per a Bloomberg report, the Frankfurt-based bank aims to make the service available to over 700 community banks. Ooh, so they're spreading it out to other banks too. Damn.
Juicy.
That's man. Nice. If this is a year for the $1 million Bitcoin, I can't say. I have to say it might be the year. Because you know what? These guys, they might have been holding back the price of the last run so that they can make the money on this one. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that feeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they tampered it down.
Plus for retail as well, right? Not just other banks. So that's massive. I think it's the second largest bank in Germany. So it's not bad.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, all right. So Justin, Argentina government removes taxes on Bitcoin. Ooh, damn, yeah. proper. We can't wait till government starts saying if it's a currency, man, it's game over.
Yeah, we knew. I mean, the new president, we knew he was bullish on Bitcoin, but seeing to take away taxes on Bitcoin, that's not bad, right? We like that.
Because now corporations can transact with it on their balance sheet as if it was cash, right? So huge difference for them. And this is amazing opportunity for many people. If you don't understand how important this is, right? Man, I'm going to be explaining it to you at the end of this show, but at the end of the news cycle. Okay, Justin, BlackRock, and Van Eyck. I don't know, what do you want to call that? Van Eyck?
Van Hack, Van Hack, yeah.
Are now advertising spot Bitcoin ETFs on Google for the new policy update. Following the new policy update. Oh, there's a new policy update because somebody put a gun to Google and said, "You're allowing crypto now, right?"
But this is massive though, because if you remember, Google was super against advertisement, right? So this is huge. I mean, the fact that people can now advertise on Google is great.
They got a gun to your head.
Yeah, BlackRock.
BlackRock. So crypto, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know that went down.
Amazing. That's the difference when big players are getting involved. Oof.
Yeah, they changed the rules.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know the saying, right? When you miss the boat, you miss the boat. But when the financial institutional players miss the boat, they bring the boat back. Oh, exactly. Damn. All right. So, damn. You know what? I've tweeted this out, and it's like fiat, your money, divided by infinity. Bitcoin, your money, divided by 21 million. Now, I'm sure you just don't seem to see the huge significance of that piece of information there. Do you understand the significance of that? Please, explain it to the people.
Yeah, I mean, once upon a time, we had something called gold attached to the money, right? So you were only able to print the currency, the fiat currency, based on how much gold you had. So the idea was to accumulate as much gold as possible so you could print more money. I mean, I don't want to call it money, more fiat, paper money, right? Monopoly money. But then in 71, they took it away. Said, well, we don't need gold, we can just print. So then it became paper, basically. Now, the difference here is like 21 million is going to be a fixed amount. And by the way, I don't know if you've seen, there was a lady on Twitter, she said, oh no, but you can divide them into Satoshis, so they are infinite. And it's like, okay, I take one pizza and you chop the pizza in small pieces, but it's still a goddamn pizza.
It's a whole pizza.
Exactly. So someone commented and he said, she found a way to solve world hunger with one pizza. It's still one pizza. So even if you break it down in small pieces, aka Satoshis, it's still one pizza. So 21 million, doesn't matter how much you can divide them into it, it's still 21 million.
Exactly.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is that when you see that, when you look at that, you always know exactly how much you've got based on what everybody else has. It's fixed. It's permanent that way. Look at that. And so what that gives you is that gives you the knowledge that your value stays fixed because the amount of currency that's out there is fixed. And so on top of that, you could save. And this means that you can save for your future without gambling it by investing. So you don't have to look for great investments to, secure your wealth. You secure it in one asset and you forget about it. Yes, you can invest and take a risk and rapidly increasing your wealth. You can still do that, but you don't have to. The average person doesn't have to. The person who's like, well, I don't know what to buy. I'm just not smart enough. Well, just be smart enough to save. Right? That's all you need. And that's a key thing here. You can save your money. And you know what? A lot of people say, this is going to be a disaster, blah, blah, blah. People are going to die.
I was about to say, have you seen the video? We are gonna die. Oh my. Yeah, which was, I think it was it the chief financial officer or something in Asia? It's like in China. It was the funniest thing, man. The clip on Twitter.
Yeah, and if you go back to we can close off this for now, and we switch to just our faces. I want to do a little bit of a monologue here. Yeah, and so basically, right, you can save your wealth and know that you will have enough to survive in the future. Not only that, right, when you do spend that money, you're going to be thinking, hey, are you giving me something good for that? If not, I'm not spending the money. I'm never, like, for example, I have a treadmill that I bought I paid like $3,000 for, more than $3,000 for, and it broke within a year. This is the norm of our current society today.
And things are designed to break after a certain amount.
Right? Exactly. And the reason why, let me explain it to you, is because as a corporation, right, you borrow a bunch of money, print it, and your only concern is to get more money back in the short term, right, and maximize your profits, right, and not last for a longer term, right? Who cares? Because it's all about getting that next dollar, getting the maximum amount of dollars as possible, because there's only a short window before this US dollar collapses. And you leave the problem to somebody else.
Yeah.
So this is a cycle that we're stuck in, right? So this is why we see bad products that break, products that have problems all across the board, whether it be Apple or Samsung or whatever. It doesn't matter. They're all doing it. And this will stop. This will come to an end. This will reverse once we use Bitcoin as money.
Yep. Because then think about it, like you said, so you'll have to take your most valuable thing and get rid of to acquire something. So that something better be good.
Yeah. And so it'll be a ripple effect of businesses, individuals, businesses will all demand a higher value for that money. So if they manage to rip the money out of your hands for investment, they damn well be sure to friggin' get the best quality goods out of whatever they buy in the future.
Yep.
And this is why I think this is the best savings vehicle. And not only that, most people say, okay, real estate. For example, I had a long conversation. I'm sorry, I'm going off in a little bit of monologue here because I have to. I had a long conversation with this gentleman about how real estate is the savings vehicle of most people today. They have their house, it's worth 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, whatever. And that makes them feel wealthy.
But do they really have it?
Yes, unfortunately, no. Right? It's unrealized gains. Right? And it only comes from the fact that someone can go to the bank, say, hey, I'd like to buy that house. Sure, here's sign on the dotted line, we'll print a bunch of money and they'll be able to buy that house.
Yeah.
Right? As long as that exists, the value the houses will remain overvalued. But when we have good money, fixed money, hard money, nobody lends for a house. Why? Because your labor is most valuable today, not in the future. When we have better equipment, better stuff, better, for example, a person digging a hole, right, before the backhoe. His labor was a lot expensive.
Yep.
But today it's worthless because we have backhoes. But his savings, if he saved it in a vehicle that actually increased in value, or maintain the value, he would be able to afford the backhoe by saving.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the key thing, right? So because he got wealthier because we innovated, we improved, and that savings, what he saved, will be worth more, right? But with a current financial system, that savings is worth less. So effectively, if you mortgage your house and you for 30 years, you're giving away your most valuable wealth to the bank in interest in the front, and at the end, the least valuable wealth, even though you've gotten 2% raise every year, doesn't matter. It's nothing. The rate of increase in the money supply is what, 10%, even more on average?
Yeah.
Right? On an average basis. So, hello, you're losing. You end up thinking you're winning, but because one, we innovate and then prices come down, so you feel wealthier. You sort of feel wealthier, but you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You are losing. You're losing your wealth to other people who understand how to play this game, right? And it's unfair game for the average person. And so you will do things that are incorrect, like put your money in a house, save dollars, right? Invest in stocks. Even that's incorrect. It's incorrect at certain times, right? Because that's a long story, but basically everything goes in cycles. And right now it would be an incorrect time to put money in stocks in general, right? And so this is the value of what Bitcoin gives you, right? And this is why I have to go off on this.
Yeah, it's really well said. Yeah, I mean, you touched into ownership, into what is money. I mean, those things are topics, like you said. If you don't talk about it, people. I mean, I as well. I've never thought about it. I thought, okay, it's fine leaving money in your bank account. You know, go and get a job, get a mortgage, 90% mortgage. Yeah, you have a house. The house goes up in value. I thought it was, but there is a difference between an asset, and a liability.
And a house is a liability.
Exactly, and a house is a liability unless you rent it to someone.
Mm-hmm.
But then it still is costing you money, right? So,
no, but it is an investment at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's different. There's a big difference if you
if you buy to rent,
buy it to rent, because now if the
let.
money's value goes, if the value of the house drops, effectively, not the price, the value, because you could have bought a house in Argentina, right, or Venezuela for next to nothing, and right and then it's worth billions or trillions in their local currency, but it's still worth in dollars like $10,000, right? When you first bought it, it was millions. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
It can go up in dollars, but go down in value. And your brain might be like, you won't be able to buy the same amount of stuff, even though you have more dollars or more currency. That's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So don't do that. This is because it's designed to do that to you. Convince you that your wealth is going up because you get more of that currency, but you're not increasing your wealth. So this is why we want to own some Bitcoin, right? For that day when it becomes money, because it is going to be money, the odds of it not being money is the same odds of an asteroid hitting a planet and wiping us all out.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Is there any questions in the
a few? Yeah. Sorry, by the way, guys. I have not put many comments on the show yet because today we are running. There is a lot of technical problems, but hey, we are here with you. Oh, Paddy said something beautiful. It says the volume is low, but even though we can hear you low, a whisper from you guys is worth more than all the nonsense in the other mainstream. Well, thank you, Paddy. It's really sweet. The volume should be fixed now, by the way. I've seen from Dev Patel, he's asking, in your point of view, what's Doge price at the end of 2024? It's a good one.
Doge price at the end of 2024? you know what? I'd have to look at the charts.
Do you think it's going to be,
I know, you know what the problem is, right? You can guess what the price will be, but not time, or the time, but not price.
Yeah, either or. It's going up.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So two things, right? So to get the price and the time right is very, very difficult. If you could do that on a consistent basis, you would be super rich, of course, right? Anybody would be super, super, super wealthy. So what you can do is guess on the price, but not the timing of that. And the same with, you can guess on the timing of something, but not exactly what the price will be, right?
Yeah.
So you could say it's going to go up at this specific time frame. So I could say in 2025, we'll see a higher price of Dogecoin. But what price? I don't know, right? I can't guess the price. I can guess generally what it's going to do.
Yeah,
right?
it's one
and
or
what
another.
time frame.
Yeah. I mean, I guess also putting some hopium on, I think it depends on what Elon is going to do. Elon Musk is, basically, he got a license for payment on X. So, you know, he loves trolling people, he loves Doge. He replaced, remember when he replaced the logo of the platform for a few weeks at some point? So I would say it depends on what Elon also wants to do, because that could impact massively the price for Doge.
Okay, cool. Any other question?
I'm just looking into it. Let me see. Move this out of the way. Someone says if we can analyze, where is it? I lost it. One chain.
One chain.
One chain. I think it was.
Do
I think
some
it's a
TA on
Solana.
one chain.
I think it's a Solana project.
I don't know. Let's take a look at some fundamentals of chains, but afterwards we're gonna do.
We'll do it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Someone is asking if he can come and work for you as an IT consultant.
Ooh, yes. Please send your resume to Anna at Davincij15.com. No, not Davincij15. I'm sorry. Anna at DaVinciCodes.net. That's Anna at DaVinciCodes.net.
There you go.
With an S, right? So, yeah.
Nice, amazing. And thank you so much for all the comments, guys. I mean, I'm catching up. Yeah, people are asking for Dogecoin. We will do some TA later. Pekka is asking if you had a look into ICP.
ICP, no,
Is it Internet Computer Protocol?
Yeah, Internet Computer Protocol. Come on, are you kidding? There's so many projects that everybody asks me to look into. I can only do so much, right? So it's just not something I can. Maybe I'll do it later, but because
it's in the backlog.
Exactly, it's just in the backlog of stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Because we're planning a debate for what's it called, Satoshi VM. That should be interesting, right?
Yeah.
With thanks to CoinW, right? They're setting up the debate. I think CoinW or I'm sure. Actually, it might be with 2Bit. No, it was 2Bit.
I don't remember actually.
No. I think it was 2Bit was planning that. Yeah, 2Bit was planning that for me. So yeah, it'll be interesting because I just wanted to ask them a couple questions so that they can clarify how they basically plan to ensure that no one can steal Bitcoins, whoever is the custodial, because there's always going to be a custodial of Bitcoins. Someone, somewhere has to hold it, right? Whilst, Ethereum, right, based on this contract system, your actual contract could hold Bitcoins, meaning that, Ethereum, sorry, or any token on Ethereum, and it won't get sent out because if a node tried to do that, steal the crypto from that particular contract, they would lose everything that they've put up for stake. So that's how that works, right? So how does that work on Bitcoin? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the question. There's another one here, which I like from, let me put it on the screen, from Fair, I guess how you pronounce your name. What do you think about this halving? Do you think this is going to be different compared to the previous?
We'll know for sure that it'll be different if running up to the halvening, Bitcoin goes and goes close to the all-time high. So it gets over 50K running into the halvening. If we do that and we get to like, the 69,000-ish area and fail, this time will be hugely different. It'll be absolutely nutsoid, right? So be prepared for that. That will be something else. But that's, like I said on, the Moon Show, if some butts were cherries and nuts, right? We'd all have a Merry Christmas. Right? So, don't count on that, right? So we have to wait and see.
Yeah, good one. One from our friend Music City. What do you think about mining Caspa?
Mining Caspa, I think, it's a good idea to mine Caspa. If it's financially feasible, right? You have to do the financial work and mathematics on it and how much it costs you to do the mining and what you're getting out of it, and compare it with not only compare it with the dollars, right, but compare it against Bitcoin. That's the key thing, right? Here's why. Bitcoin, let's just conservatively say that Bitcoin's going to 160,000. Conservative.
I'll take it.
Right? That's a low number, basically, right? For the top out for Bitcoin. If you are not going to make as much just buying Bitcoin today as you would buying the equipment to mine Caspa, then you should say no. However, there is a big however there. What happens if Caspa goes up? Right? And so we have to look at that. And if we look at the charts, I think Caspa, because even though it's a layer one, it's a layer one.
You want me to switch on the chart view?
We can do that.
Let me know and I'll push the button. We got a few interesting questions again.
So even though Caspa is a layer one, we could see, gosh darn it do extremely well.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll switch it.
Yeah, it's hang on. I need to bring up the chart.
Nice.
Come on, it's not making this easier for me.
And thank you guys for all the questions. I'm saving them, so I'll bring them on screen. Just give us a second. We'll sort it out.
All right. So there we go. So let me just bring up a chart. Okay, I can switch screens now.
Yep.
So if we bring up a chart here, where do we see this thing going? Caspa's down, right? The monthly. Let's go to a weekly. It's just too much. So it looks like this is a flag pattern, weekly flag pattern. We can see that this thing could take off even more, right?
Oh, look at those green candles there in a row. Oh my.
Oops. Let's see here. Let's see where we can. The target for this was another a 20-cent target is a possibility, but 4x, right, around 35 cents, right, from here, is like not out of the question, right? With this, with us going into a bull market, so going up to 4x, although it's not something that you should count on this particular type of TA. This would be an easier target, right? Because of the bull market here. You can see if we let me just make this bigger. And then we take this flagpole here. All right, we could call it an AB equals CD if you want. right? Control C, Control V. So yeah, we can see that it comes close, very close to the top of that, this AB equals CD once it breaks out. So keep that in mind, right? We can see this thing move extremely fast up here. And if it does do that, right, you might end up with more Bitcoin than you would if you save those Caspas that you do mine in the future, right? But this is a big risk, and so you got to take your risk and understand your risks and see if you can profit from it. Yeah. So
Yep.
basically doing a little bit of math, saying, okay, well, let's just say we get the best case scenario. You want to take that to 35 cents. That's fine, or 30 cents. Let's say 30 cents just to be on the safe side. That's fine. You just need to price it at 30 cents and say, okay, I'm going to dump at 30 cents and I don't care. Maybe a little bit higher, like 31.7 cents. And you just don't care about the rest. And then, yeah, you say, okay, that's what my price bases are. And I'll mine to that price. And then you can see whether or not it's worthwhile. And that's how you do it. Okay?
Yeah, makes sense. We go back. We got some interesting questions in the chat, and thank you so much, guys. I'll go back to the face. Thank you so much for all the questions. I'll try to put as many as I can. This one is an interesting one. Your favorite crypto for 2024?
My favorite crypto for 2024 is Bitcoin.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, for 2025, 2026, 2020,
Yeah.
ever, just buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, simple as.
Yeah.
I mean,
some Bitcoin.
you can use a tiny percentage of your portfolio to gamble the casino of the altcoins, but you know, I wouldn't even bother in looking into alts. I mean, Bitcoin forever. But yeah, there is a good comment I've seen from Doki, and says only Bitcoin will survive. Everything else will eventually go to zero. That's a good comment.
Yeah, it's not 100% true.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a market still,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I only invest money I can afford to lose in alts.
It's just that most cryptos, other than probably right now as it stands, Bitcoin and Ethereum, will be irrelevant in the future. I think even Solana might go away because, I mean, unless Solana knows that unless they become a second layer of Ethereum, they SOL.
Yeah, and
S.O.L.
Exactly. I mean, Bitcoin is also the only one with no competitors, so he will do well. I mean, like you guys know, we talked about this all the time. When we recommend, we never recommend anything besides Bitcoin, right? But the goal is to gamble a small percentage of your Bitcoin and make more Bitcoin with the altcoins.
Exactly. And I mean, just long as it's a small percentage that you're willing to lose everything, it's okay. It's okay. So, for example, you know, some of the meme coins that I've been buying, it's like, I don't care. I'm just like $50, $100. See what happens, right? But if that's all you've got, you shouldn't be putting that.
Yeah, exactly.
Meme coins.
Exactly.
Right? But yeah, if you have more than that, if you have a lot, right, then yeah, throw a few dollars. Like if $1,000 is all you got, it should be only $1 into a meme coin, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like going to the casino on the weekend and gambling $10. You're not gambling your entire bank account, right? You just go on the roulette and play whatever, but only with a small percentage, right? Good one. This one, Ismaili is asking, how high can Ethereum go?
Well, Ethereum, I think we can see it go as high as 15,000, right? Definitely we're gonna get to the $10,000, just over the $10,000 mark, for sure with Ethereum. But we can see it do something spectacular, maybe even higher than the 15,000. But let's just wait and see because we have the ETF coming, right?
I was about to say, yeah.
And if that ETF gets approved, right, that will bring Ethereum onto the board, and man, it will outperform. I mean, here's the thing, right? Ethereum and Bitcoin. If we look at I think because Ethereum is not going to get its ETF just yet till May. we're gonna see the what's it called, the dominance just skyrocket probably up until then, and that's what it looks like. So this is why I'm a little concerned that we're seeing evidence that Bitcoin is going to outperform, and thus the only way it's going to outperform is that there's a lot of money coming in, and where's the money coming in? The ETF.
The ETF, yeah. I mean, if we mimic, now they're saying I think if I'm not mistaken, the next possible deadline is going to be May, I think, for the ETF. If that happens, I mean, technically, if Ethereum does something that Bitcoin did, we should be talking about 4K ETH, more or less, about $4,000 in the short-term target. And then think about all the bull run we're going to, I mean, technically we already started depending on how you measure it, but there is a big potential, yeah, I agree. Young Eldor asking, Polygon $50? That's a lot. How much is half a dollar now? Is 50 cents? What is Polygon now? Is it 50 cents?
I think it's like $1, isn't it?
Like $1?
Let's see here.
It all depend on the
Matic Polygon, right?
Yeah.
70 cents.
70 cents. Okay.
77 cents.
So that would be a huge increase in terms of market cap. Remember, guys, the price of the coin doesn't matter as much as the market cap. So in order to have a $50 Polygon, we have to go, 100x? Oh, no, less, right? 100x will make it 70.
Jesus, man. Yeah, like a 10x would make it $70 billion market.
And it will be $7.
And for $7.
So,
no.
Maybe
70 billion. That's a possibility.
I mean,
it's difficult to say.
Yeah. It's a bit of a long shot, I think. But
yeah, a bit of a long shot, but it's not impossible for Matic. A lot of projects are being built there, so
yeah, like Matic as well, so possible. Nice, but thank you for asking. Paddy is saying, a question: self-custody, Ledger, Trezor, MetaMask. I would say Ledger. No. Right?
Obviously not.
Trezor, yay! I love Trezor, but I wouldn't go with Ledger for multiple reasons. I don't know if you guys have seen the amount of shenanigans they had lately, but Trezor, yeah, you can't go wrong with a Trezor.
Yep, definitely.
It's also open source. I like it. Oh wow, so many good questions, guys. Thank you so much.
Can we look at some cryptos quickly?
Yeah, let's do some TA. Guys, if you
I won't do major TA, just a little bit of...
just some... Oh, Jupiter with the airdrop. Wow, look at that.
Let's start with Jupiter, right? Wow, this is like 4 days in. We're a lot sideways. This is really good for a cryptocurrency. $5 billion market cap, fully diluted. That's crazy, but whatever. You know what, with these high market caps, when it's like this, we have to look at who has it, right? You have to look at that. Like, or else you're gonna get screwed, right?
They'll dump on you, right? Oh, thank you. The hat is Davinci's hat. I am borrowing it. Somebody says they like the hat. It's from Davinci.
So there we go. We can see like a lot of exchanges have it. So that means that it's distributed across on exchanges. That's good. There's some locked Jupiter team cold wallet. It's a lot there, 40%. Jupiter community cold wallet, a lot there too. So effectively, their hot wallet. So everything below here is going to be the real market cap. So if we go. We minus, what is this? Is this a trillion? No, 4 billion. Maybe let's just minus 8 billion from the market cap. Here, 8 billion. What did they say is the just the market cap? What's the total supply? So if they change the total supply minus 8 billion to 2 billion, it's 2 billion times the real adjusted market cap is 2 billion times the price, right? So that would be, what's the price right now? 50 cents?
55, yeah.
50 cents, so 2 billion. Well, we don't need a calculator, so let's just say it's 50 cents, so it's $1 billion market cap, effectively. So you could see this thing move to 10 billion easily in this bull run, right? Yeah, and that's a 10x from here, right?
If you look at is it Jupiter like kind of competitor with Uniswap, kind of? So if you look at how much Uniswap has in terms of market cap.
Yeah, but it's on Solana.
So Solana, yeah, and also
yeah,
Uniswap
and
is on
Solana ain't dead yet.
Yeah, so it'll be smaller.
So Solana is here to stay, but I expect Solana not to go sideways for a little while. Is there a chance that it could pump here? And then let's bring up some charts on Solana quickly.
Is it still $100?
It came back up to $100, I think.
Came back to $100, right?
Yeah, so I told you guys, $80 was the buying. I should have picked some up too. I knew it was the $80 was the target here. And how did I know? Well, yeah, let's take a look. Oops, got to reverse that.
Oh, Michael is saying that Jupiter took over Uniswap. Okay.
38.2. There it is. It's pretty straightforward, right? For Solana, is there still a chance that it can come down here? Because I said there was also a possibility that, but there's a lot of pressure. A lot of people are interested in this, so don't be surprised if we go. But I think we're probably just going to go sideways here for quite some time, because there's a lot of this thing moved too far too fast, and so it has to either come back down, right, to consolidate, or sideways action, right? And so I think we'll get the sideways action. So that's effectively the same as coming back down to this at $55K, $55. Sorry, $55, not 55K. So sideways action is the most likely story here for Solana, and with that, we can give this, whilst everybody's being bored with the Solana token, they could give the chance for these tokens to really pump.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are asking about Chainlink. Thoughts on Chainlink? I like it, and they have competitors. Yes, they do. If you
ban protocol.
Yeah, if you go into the either CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and you search by category, I think they have a category for oracles. You will see there is a few. I like it. I mean, it has gone up lately. They've gone into a nice pump. But yeah, they do have competitors. Yes.
So I want to take a look at this coin. All the coins taking a look at the coins that dumped in the last week or so, right? Because this gives you the most value. Ooh, I like this. This one's like coming back down.
Is it Manta?
It's a Manta Ray. I like something that comes down.
Yeah, you want to buy when they go down, right?
All right, so this is just too new. So
buy low, sell high. That's the plan.
So Manta topped out, M'd out, boom, broke down. Beauty of these things when they do M tops, it's generally easy to trade new coins and stuff like that, because there's not a lot of manipulation, right? So it is clear trades here. So what we can see, right, we're headed back to 78.6, and this is where we're probably going to bounce. You can see that this was the jump off point. If you want to trade this, right, you can trade this, right, by buying this lower here, and walking away at this point here, because it's like, okay, what the hell are you going? Where are you going? Going the wrong direction. And then there's a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio on this trade here, and then if it gets up here, you set your stops to break even and see how high this thing's going to take you, and there it is.
Makes sense.
All right, next coin on the list is Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, the
Don't,
bonk.
don't let it bonk you in the head. Bonk. A lot of people got bonked.
Yeah. The funny thing about bonk, and I remember when we covered it on the other channel, on the podcast channel, we were saying when the Solana phone came out, the phone came preloaded with 30 million bonk tokens, right? And the phone was worth $500, but the bonk airdrop was bigger than the phone itself. So some phones have sold on eBay for $4,000
Insane.
because of the bonk, but now it's gone down, right? It's been dropping.
Yeah, this is not good. This is scary. This is not good. A break here is catastrophic.
All the people that bought the phone sold the bonk. So, right, so they dumped.
We break here, and it's like lights out, man. Jesus.
Ouch.
Might as well go to this level here. And you're talking like we might bounce at the 78.6, but it's most likely the 88.6. It's always the 88.6. What am I talking about? These shalt coins. It's always the 88.6. So if we were to go 88.6,
How low that would be.
yeah, right there. Boom.
Ouch. Ouch.
We break, we're going there. That's where you should be interested in buying that level here.
Yeah. That's the bean level. It's going in the bean.
But it could reverse right after that, right? So
Yeah.
that's where your buying should be. Another 50% down. More than 50% down. Jesus.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that what happens when you play with the meme coins, right? Like, it's a really high risk space to be.
All right, so let's take a look at some high flyers and then we'll end it off. Let's go with the flare is high flying flare. I wonder, should we put a notification at this level here? Just a little bit higher? Yeah, let's do that. Bonk. If it bonks us in the head, it lets us know.
The bonk notification.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be interested in settings. I want it notified by email. Yep, there we go.
Nice.
There we go. That's it. And close that. So high flyer flare. This thing's shot off a flare. Oof. Wow,
Oh.
what the hell? Okay. What's this flare doing? Okay, can't do too much analysis on these things on the live show, but Flare is an EVM-based layer 1 aimed at making blockchain more useful by giving developers decentralized access to high-integrity data from other chains and the internet. This enables new use case for monetization model while allowing dApps to serve multiple chains through a single deployment. Interesting. That's interesting. If Flare runs multiple chains at the same time and the data off those chains are part of the protocol, that's very, very cool. Yes, that is very cool. I need to answer that question, right? If that's true, but this is what they're saying, right here in this one sentence, right? But is it true? That's the question. So I would agree to buy some of this, right? If that's true, because that is very unique. Right?
It looks like he's also on his way to make a cap and handle. If he goes higher, there's like a nice cap and handle potentially pattern.
But let's take a look because did they have an explorer? See the distribution of this chain explorers. Total transactions, wallet addresses. So let's go by the wallet addresses. It's, 500,000. Decent. Let's just say it's one eighth, like one. Well, yeah, 1/8. This is not 1/4 of that. So we're talking about 50, 60,000 people. Yeah. What do you think? As a guesstimate.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can have multiple addresses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and then the contracts, of course, contract addresses are also included in that.
Yeah, the transactions, yeah.
So, decent. Right, a market cap. Okay, so let's find out. See, this market, this billion, see, these supplies are just outrageous. I don't even know. Where are these coins? Who has them, right? So we'd have to look at that, but let's assume, because we're running out of time and we've just been going too long here. It's been like an hour now, so let's close it off by saying let's just do the TA. I don't know if I should recommend you buy this coin at this point here. You don't buy up markets FLR. Yeah, this is just dumb. If you're buying up here, you just dumb. Yeah. Dumb. Yeah, and look at this. This is concerning. See this 4-hour candle right here? These are 4-hour candles. Zero market structure and boom.
Boom. Manipulation?
Yep. At least it didn't manipulate. There's no manipulation here. As you see, it's stair stepped its way up. That's clean. Let's go back here. This is not clean, right? So a little bit of concern here, right? So I have a little bit of concern about how they're managing the price here. So they've got market makers who are doing this, right? So be careful, right? There's somebody there that's saying, pump it, every once in a while.
Pump it, the meme with the phone,
Exactly.
pump it.
Exactly. So just keep that in mind, right? And these wicks could have been the same thing, but they made the mistake. The market makers, you don't know. It could have been a fat finger, but you don't know, right? So be careful with this particular token. I'd have to do more research before we can say we can buy. And we have time because we can just wait for this thing to come back. Because, and this is not a good...
time to get in.
Yeah, you could say, 38.2 with breakoff level here. You can see there's lots of support there. Then the 78.6. You can buy here and then wait all the way down here as well. Right? Assuming this is the top. This is no guarantee that that's the top. It could continue going higher. All right. Well, let's call it a day.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for all the comments. I've seen some really good suggestions. Someone is saying, Hodl, actually I like your name. It says, can you show us your portfolio for the next bull run? Yeah, we can show it the next episode, right? Next week. We have kind of put one together, so we can show it to you.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do that. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. We're going to end this stream now, and we'll see you guys next weekend. I really appreciate you guys all coming. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and you head over to Mr. M's channel and do that. If you're watching all the way to the end now, a little bit of bonus. If you subscribe at Mr. M's channel and, follow us on Rumble, right? We're going to give away some Bitcoin if you leave a comment as well that, hey, I subscribed to Mr. M's channel, and then you leave your Bitcoin address. All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.
See you on the next one. Cheers.